about to start tonight, let me just say once again how happy I am and how honored I am that you have asked me to be a part of this week's revival meeting, and I learned a lot. Did you learn something during this meeting? I did, man. I did. A lot about the church, the history of the church, everything that involves this church, and I'm very proud to be a part of it. Your pastor's a good man. I really like him, his spirit. Also, my brother right here. We've been having a good time all week long. Need to take a couple of pictures too before I leave here. Right? We'll do that. Okay, I want to tell you a little bit about this song right here. Has anybody in here, you ever heard of Little Richard? Anybody heard of Little Richard? Little Richard is a very good friend of mine. He's a very good friend of mine. Little Richard attended Oakwood for a while. A lot of people don't know that. And then he eventually went on into rock and roll. The first time I went to Europe, I went with Little Richard because he would always come to the church where I sang in Los Angeles. And he came there and he says, Anthony, I used to do what you do. And he told me about some of his experiences. And he kind of like befriended me. We became the best of friends. He said, what are you doing right now? And I was still young, trying to get into the music business. He said, I got a job for you for the next couple of months. So I went to Europe with him and his whole team. He paid me $1,500 a week just to walk around and carry his bags. Yeah, just to walk around and carry his bags. And I mean, I love that job, boy. That was one of the best jobs I ever had. And he's one of the most generous, kind men I've ever met. There's something else that he did. We carried with us his band, all the people in his entourage. On Friday evening when the sun set, everything shut down. There were no performances on Friday, none on Sabbath, and whatever city or country we were in a Seventh-day Adventist church on Sabbath. As soon as the sun went down, then he went back and doing Tutti Frutti on stage. I don't know. But listen to this. Everywhere we went, I mean, over there in Europe, they like really love him. You know, they worship the ground he walks on. But he would not sign an autograph unless he could sign it in a Steps to Christ book, which he carried with him all over Europe. Anytime he signed an autograph, we would bring him a box, sit next to him. He would pull out a Steps to Christ book and sign his autograph in it. That was his way of witnessing and giving out the message to me. Isn't that something? He bought all these Steps to Christ books. He had a whole hotel room in the Hilton on Sunset Boulevard. That's an expensive place to be. He rented a whole room that he did nothing in that room but stored Steps to Christ books. And they were like piled to the ceiling. So everywhere we went, we would have a box, and anybody wanted an autograph, we'd pull out a Steps to Christ book, he would sign his name in it and give it to me. And I just thought that was just so amazing. And a lot of people don't know. I spoke with him about 2 weeks ago. He's retired now. He's like 84, 85 or something like that. 84, I think. And he's retired. He's got a ranch down in near Nashville. And he told me on the phone, he says, you know, Anthony, he says, I don't even want to be Little Richard anymore. That's what he said to me. He said, right now, the only thing I'm waiting for is the second coming of Jesus Christ. That's what he said to me. That's what he said to me. So keep him in your prayers. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. And I sat down one day and I was in his room. He has this picture in his room of him. He was like in his probably very young, And it was the first time that he went to Europe, and he's standing there like this, and the Beatles are like seated all around his feet as if they're down there going, oh, you know, Little Richard, he's standing there, and the Beatles are all around him. They were like in awe of Little Richard. And he told me a terrible decision he made back. He said in the beginning, their manager offered him 1/2 of the Beatles. They offered him 1/2 of the Beatles, and he turned it down. He said, well, I didn't think they could sing that good. Man, do you know how much money he'd have right now? I mean, the Beatles' catalogs were so much money. That's kind of getting off the subject. I'm sorry. I just wanted to tell a little bit of that. But anyway, this song is a song that Little Richard introduced. In his room, he's got nothing but a bunch of gospel albums. He still plays albums. So he asked me, he said, have you ever heard of this guy called Brother Joe May? He sang back in the 40s. And he said, I always liked his voice. And so I listened to the song, and I recorded it, because it's one of those songs that you would hear at a tent effort, and it's one of those songs that calls for a response. It calls for a commitment. The name of the song is Somebody Needs the Lord. Could it be you? Somebody needs the Lord. Could it be you? And if you guys want to pop your fingers over here and give me the rhythm, you can do that again. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Somebody needs the Lord. Could it be you? Anybody in here need the Lord tonight? Oh, somebody needs Jesus. Could it be you? Oh, Lord, you may be sick and you don't know what to do. Your heart could be broken, good God Almighty, all broken into. Oh, but somebody, yeah, somebody needs the Lord. Could it be you? I know somebody needs a Savior. Oh, could it be you? Anybody need a Savior tonight? Do you need a Savior? I said somebody needs a Savior. Could it be you? Oh, Lord, you might be broken, all broken up within. Your life could be drowning in a sea of sin. I said somebody needs a Savior. Oh, could it be you? I know somebody needs Jesus. Oh, could it be you? I said somebody needs Jesus. Could it be you? Oh, Lord, Lord. might be broken, or all broken up within. Your life could be drowning, yeah, drowning in a sea of sin. I know somebody, Lord, somebody needs Jesus. Oh, could it be you? Could it be you? Oh, I know. Lord have mercy. Could it be you? Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Could it be you? Oh, Lord. You might be sick and you don't know what to do. Your heart could be broken, all broken in two. Oh, but somebody, yeah, somebody needs the Lord. I know somebody, oh yeah, somebody needs a Savior. I know somebody, oh yeah, somebody needs Jesus. Could it be you? Oh, could it be you? Yeah, could it be you? All right. There you go. How you doing, man? One of his favorite singers also, Little Richard's favorite singers, was, we going from there to, oh yeah. I'm sorry, sound man. I'm with you now, I'm sorry. One of his favorite singers was Mahalia Jackson, and I grew up listening to a lot of her music as a little boy. My mother, that was my mother's favorite singer. So I developed an appreciation for a wide range of music, contemporary, gospel, some country, whatever it is, as long as it uplifted the name of Jesus. I love music. I'm obsessed with music, have been all my life. This is a song that Mahalia Jackson did, and it's kind of up to, and the name of the song is Soon One Morning, I'm gonna lay down my cross and get my crown. How many of you want to get a crown one day? God bless you. Let it go. Soon one morning, oh, soon one morning, I'm gonna lay down my cross, give me a crown. Soon one morning, early in the morning, I'm going home to live God on high. You know that soon as I see Jesus, the man who sets me free, he's the one who bled and he suffered, then he hung upon Calvary. You know I want to thank him because he kept me. I want to thank him because he never left me. I want to put on my robe in glory. I want to go home one day and tell my story. I've been traveling over hills and mountains. I want to drink from the Christian fountain. You know, all God's children get together that morning, drink that old healing water. Soon one morning, Oh, soon one morning, I'm gonna lay down my cross, get me a crown. You know, soon as my feet touch Zion, gonna lay down my heavy burdens, singing the heavenly choir. I'm gonna sing, Lord, and never get tired. They're coming from the north, east, south, and the west to the homeland of the blessed. They're coming up from every nation. They're on their way to the great congregation. I want to thank him for old-time religion. I want to thank him for giving me a vision. You bless me every day, and you help me along my way. Sooner one morning, oh, sooner one morning, I'm gonna lay down my cross, get me a crown. You know, soon as I can see Jesus, the man who sets me free, the one who bled and he suffered and he hung on Calvary. You know I want to thank him because he kept me. I want to thank him because he never left me. I want to put on my robe in glory. I want to go home one day and tell my story. I've been traveling over hills and mountains. I want to drink from the Christian fountain. All God's children get together that morning, drink that old healing water. Move on up a little higher. I want to walk with the Hebrew children and move on up a little higher. I want to talk with old man Joshua. I move on up a little higher. I want to talk with God the Father, and I want to thank him. He's been so good to me. Will you be there somewhere around the altar? Meet me there somewhere around the throne. Will you be there? Oh, when the angels shall call the roll. Oh, will you be there? Anybody gonna be there? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This next song, I did it one night this week. I wrote this song after the passing of my father, which was very sudden, unexpected, and it really left me brokenhearted. But in the words of this song, Jesus can fix broken hearts. If you believe that, let me hear you say amen tonight. God bless you I felt pain worse than anything before, the kind of pain that knocks you to the floor. When I got up and headed for the door, there it was once more. Though I tried to make it through the day, I would cry, Lord, please take this pain away. And then he did just what he said he'd do. Suddenly I knew Jesus fixed my broken heart. He replaced the missing parts. He gave me a song again. He taught me to live again. Then he made me so much more than I was before. I'm so glad he fixed my broken heart. If your life has been broken all in two, and you feel that you don't know what to do, there is one who is waiting just for you. He will see you through. Call his name. He will answer when you call. He'll be there. He'll catch you should you fall. He's the one you can count on every day. Then you too can say, Jesus fixed my broken heart. He replaced the missing parts. He gave me a song again. He taught me to live again. Then he made me so much more than I was before. I'm so glad he fixed my broken heart. Broken heart. He replaced the missing parts. I'm so glad he fixed my broken heart. Doing okay. All right. Next song. Let's skip the next one and go down to old school number 7. Trying to deal within a time frame here. This song means a lot to me because it reminds me of somebody that I knew in the 6th grade. I talked about this last week. There's a name I have never forgotten. And the name is Ricky Fuller. And the reason I remember that name because he was the bully in my 6th grade class. He was a bully, man, and he picked on me every single day. Every day. He made my 6th grade experience he just tormented me through the entire 6th grade. And I despised him. I'm being very honest. I was only in the 6th grade. And he was tall, you know, and I was really short. Well, I'm not that tall right now, but I mean, I was shorter than I am now. So likely I was the one to get picked on. And man, oh man, I despise Ricky Fuller. And one day the teacher came to us at the end of the 6th grade and she said, okay, we got the schedules. You guys are graduating from the 6th grade to the 7th. You're going on to junior high school. So it said half of the class is going to the north side and the other half of the class is going to the south side. So she called my name, Anthony Wiggum, you're going to the north side. And then she said, Ricky Fuller, you're going to the south side. And I was like, yeah. Oh man, I've never been so happy. I was like, oh, I never have to see him again. I despise this guy. And I went home and I was so excited. I was telling my mother and I was telling my older brother about it. And he says, so this is the guy that's been picking on you all year, huh? I said, yeah, man, I hate this guy. He says, well, I'll tell you what, we're gonna get even, you know. I said, well, what do you mean? He says, well, this is what I want you to do. Now, this wasn't Adventist church school or anything, okay? So they fought in regular public school. So my brother says, I want you to go up to him the last day of school on the playground and tell him, Ricky, I challenge you to a fight after school. I'm like, what? He says, yeah, you do it. And here's the plan. When you come out, then I'll come out with you. And then I'll take care of him. That's what he said. So I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Anyway, make a long story short, last day of school comes, and there I am standing there looking out the window. And Ricky's out there with all the kids waiting on me to come out, and my brother never showed up. So I remember this song. The song says, Jesus is not like that at all. It says, he may not come when you want him, but he's always on time. Has he ever been on time for anybody? God bless you. Let it roll. Number 7. Come on, bring me up. Come on, let's worship just a little bit right here. Come on, everybody worship with me. You can't hurry God. Oh no, you just have to wait. You got to trust him each and every day, no matter how long it takes, because he's a God that you can't turn back. He'll be there, don't you worry. You know that he may not come when you want him, but he's right on time. Hey, you can't hurry the Lord. Oh no, you just got to wait. You got to trust him each and every day, no matter how long it takes, because he's a God that you can't turn back. He'll be there, don't you worry. You know that he may not come when you want him, but he's right on time. Come on then. You know Job was a sick man. He stayed sick so long, but the Lord God Almighty touched his body one day, and that's why I sing this song. Everybody say, you can't hurry Jesus. Oh no, you just got to wait. You got to trust him each and every day, no matter how long it takes, because he's a God that you can't turn back. He'll be there, don't you worry. You know that he may not come when you want him, but he's right on time. I want you to say that with me. You know Job was a sick man. He stayed sick so long, but the Lord God Almighty touched his body one day, and that's why I sing this song. Everybody say, you can't hurry Jesus. Oh no, you just got to wait. You got to trust him each and every day, no matter how long it takes, because he's a God that you can't turn back. He'll be there, don't you worry. You know that he may not come when you want him, but he's right on time. Remember that part. Remember that part. You can't hurry Jesus. Oh no, you just got to wait. You got to trust him each and every day, no matter how long it takes, because he's a God that you can't turn back. He'll be there, don't you? He may not come. Come on. You know that he may not come when you want him. You know that but he's always on time. Oh, yeah, yeah. Has he ever been on time for anybody? Just in the nick of time? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I hope you've enjoyed this little mini concert tonight. I got a special song, this last song tonight. I have many, many recordings, and I wanted to bring some with me, but I sold everything that I had before I came here. But I do have a gift for the pastor. Where is he? Man, he missed it. He missed it. Okay, and I just want to give this to him. This is, come on up, his wife, come on up. And this is my latest DVD. Anybody's interested in that, you can contact the pastor or his wife, because they have one, and you have my number, and you can call, and I can send back any music that anybody wants that they've heard tonight. I have one CD that I recently recorded. It's called The Wedding Album. The Wedding Album. It's a CD. All of the songs were written by Adventist pastors. Okay. All of the songs were written by Adventist pastors, and they called me to sing all the songs. It was produced by Mr. Brian McKnight. I don't know if any of you guys ever heard of Brian McKnight, but it's a very good CD, and they're all wedding songs. And you know, I always was upset about the fact that I didn't make it to my son's wedding. So what we're going to do tonight is I want both you guys to come on up here. Come on. Come on. Bernard and Amanda, come on. Come on. You two guys, come on up. This is a wedding song. The title of this song is called You. Anybody in here getting married soon, anytime soon? Anybody engaged? Anybody want to get married? Okay, right here, right here, right here, right here. Okay. Amanda, you stand right here. No, but no, you over here. Now you turn towards each other, take her hand, there you go. Just stand there looking at, gaze in her eyes, look in her eyes. You don't do that till the end of the song, Bernard. Okay, let it go. You, the last one. This is a wedding song. I would have done this at your wedding if I would have been there. I've searched the hills and valleys, trying to find love there. I've asked my friends and family, but they can't tell me where. They said to me, if it's meant to be, love will come my way. I know it's true, for I have you, and this is your wedding day. Oh, you are the love I've searched to find, and you are the love I'm making mine, the one that God ordained to share my joy and pain. Oh, you are the one God gave to me. Somebody ought to say amen in the church tonight. I've waited for this moment. We're finally standing here. The loneliness that once was mine will surely disappear. For the rest of my life, if you'll be my wife, I won't let you down. No. So come to me that they might see the precious love I have found. Oh, you are the love I've searched to find, and you are the love I'm making mine. The one that God ordained to share my joy and pain. Oh, you are the one God gave. You are the one God gave. You are the one God gave to me, yeah, 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 to me. Now you can kiss your bride, man. Go ahead, kiss your bride. There you go. God bless you tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, I want another one. Okay. Give me old school number 9. That's not the end of the story about Ricky. Actually, what happened, my brother never showed up, but fortunately I was friends with the janitor, so he took me out the back way, and I was gone. Never saw Ricky again. But you know, it's really strange as human beings. You know, we go through these things. Have you ever had something that you just couldn't let it go? I mean, for years, I despised him. Even when I grew up into adulthood, I would fantasize sometimes. I'd say, I wish I ran into him right now, you know? I would really want to just really punch his lights out, because he just, oh man, it was so cruel, and it was so traumatic for me, a young boy, 10, 11 years old, and had this guy pick on me all the time. So this was in California, when I lived in California. So one day, I live in Texas now. I went back to California about 7 years ago, and I went to visit, you know, my family and my mom, and I wanted to go, you know, you like to walk around the old neighborhood and reminisce and see things where you grew up, the park and all this other stuff. So I went to a place they call downtown Richmond. And I remember this place because I used to go down there as a young boy and buy clothes and basketball, different things on the street. And all the stores were boarded up, and they were old and deserted by now. And I'm just walking down the street reminiscing. And I heard somebody say, excuse me, do you have any change? And when I looked around, I looked into the eyes of Ricky Fuller. He was dirty, and he was homeless, and his shoes were all with holes in them, and he was smelly. And I just stood there, I froze. I looked at him, and immediately all of the anger and the bad feelings I felt toward him went away. Because I know that if not for God being in my life, it could have easily been me. And so I stopped immediately the hatred and the feelings I had to, and my heart was full of compassion. And I reached in my pocket and I got out every dime that I had, and I gave it to him. And he was dirty, and he was just walking the streets picking up cigarette butts off the ground. And I stood there, and tears were coming out of my eyes, and I'm like, oh my God. And I wanted to say something. I wanted to speak to him, but before I could, he turned the corner and he was gone. It's been so many years since I was in the 6th grade. And I thank God that all those years since then, he's prepared me and he's been in my life. And I had my mother and my father, but I could only imagine what happened to Ricky. I would have never thought that more than 30 years later I would see him again in this manner. And like I said, all the hate and the bad feelings I had toward him went away. And I just thank God. I thank God that he has continued to bless. I mean, we take his blessings for granted sometimes, but we don't know that a lot of times we could just be a phone call away. We could just be a paycheck away from bad times in your life. And so tonight, I thank God so much. That's why I love this song, Moment by Moment, year by year, day by day, week, hours, yet each and every moment, he continues to bless and keep his children. God bless you. By death reckoned mine, and living with Jesus, a new life divine, looking to Jesus till glory does shine. I'm kept in his love, moment by moment. I have life from above, looking to Jesus till glory does shine. Moment by moment, oh Lord, I am thine. I am under his care, and moment by moment I'm kept in his love. Moment by moment I have life from more.